And now you're a Zionist. Gotta say, Martin, I didn't know you were a Zionist, bro. That's crazy. I can't believe you're giving.
I should have a lot more money if I was, though.
Y'all heard it.
Not Zionist.
You got to make a decision on who you're gonna be. Are you gonna be a people pleaser to your fans, or are you gonna be an individual and like stand by your morals?
We just know
because at least I know.
Don't go to that gas station.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Don't go to this part of
This guy gets pussy and does cocaine. He's the man.
That would have not been good to the black community. I'm gonna bring him up. Like, give it up for this nigga. Like,
Yo, so y'all just came back from New York.
Yo, New York was crazy.
Yeah, nah, give us the vibe on that. What was that like?
So I had 2 shows at the Gotham Comedy Club in Manhattan, sold out, feeling good. I'm pulling up. I'm on the Amtrak on the way there. I get a call from my agent. He's like, yo, Martin, congrats on the sold out shows. Real quick, Jerry Seinfeld wants to pull up. He wants to work on some new material.
That's crazy.
That's
Is
wild.
that okay with you? I'm like, is that okay with me? Of course.
Yeah.
That's Seinfeld, B
Yeah.
movie, you know? Comedians in cars getting coffee. Let's run it.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of anything, right? So we do the show. He's supposed to be there at 7:30. We're waiting for him. Justo's on stage, killing it, but he doesn't know. He's waiting for Jerry. So we're all just kind of like looking around, like, where's Jerry? Finally, Jerry pulls up. Justo announces him. The crowd doesn't believe it. They're like, there's no way. This is a joke.
I wouldn't believe it either.
Yeah. Until finally Jerry like walks closer to the stage. Everyone's like, oh. And then everyone pulls out their phones. Place is going crazy. He's like, put your phones away. You know, he's like, what is this? It's just a he's just doing the Jerry voice. And he does 15 minutes of comedy. Then he does a Q&A. And, you know, he gets off stage. I get a picture with him, and then I'm like, yo, Jerry, I got to go on stage real quick, but it's very nice to meet you. He's like, oh, you're going to go up? Like, I'll come watch your set. So then when I go on stage, I start talking about him. I go, yo, like, it was so dope, like, when Jerry walked up, because, like, no one believed it. I felt like 99% of the crowd, like, knows who he is, but there's like that 1% that was like mad confused, like, yo, I feel like I know this guy. Like, where do I know him from? Was he on like Friends? You know, like, is he Ross from Friends? Like, damn, Ross looks terrible. And then I remember like the crowd was laughing, and I was like, yo, Jerry, ja. It's just I get off stage. I post a picture on the gram. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to, you know, let the gram know, you know, flex on the gram.
Yeah, you got to. It's Jerry Seinfeld.
Meanwhile, I didn't know the backlash I was about to receive. Apparently, Jerry said some like controversial things about Israel and Palestine. And so as soon as I post it, the whole comment section is like, yo, Martin, like, I'm disappointed in you. Jerry's a Zionist, you know, and another comment was like, yo, you gave Jerry a platform. I was like, I don't know if I'm giving Jerry
You gave Jerry a platform.
Jerry's gonna pop up on Telemundo because of me, like, you know. So I was stressed, man. I was like, you know, because when I saw Jerry, I wasn't thinking like political stances. I was just thinking like, yo, this dude's a legend from the 90s. He created, you know, star of the Seinfeld show.
Yeah, bro.
He's, you know, B movie, comedians in cars getting coffee, Netflix specials, like comedian to comedian. Like, this guy is a legend, right?
Come on,
And so like, but also like, I don't want to let my audience down. Like, I didn't think I needed to be like, yo, genocide's bad. Like, I never thought that was like a thing that I need to verbally say, but you know, just for anyone watching, like, yo, like, free Palestine. Genocide's bad, like, you know, I'm all for humanity. So I'm like, damn, how can I win my audience back, you know, on my social media? So I was like, the only thing I could do now is just post a picture of me and Kanye. You know, I feel like I need some, you know, a little anti-Semitism to cancel out the Zionists.
Net neutrality.
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
math right there.
Yeah. But like, I remember telling Justo before the show started, and we were geeking. Like, we weren't even thinking that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I called my moms. As soon as the show's over, and so it was late. It's like 1 a.m. My mom's has PTSD from me making calls at that time of the night. So she instantly, she picked up the phone. She was like, "What? What's wrong? What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing, Ma. I just opened up for Jerry Seinfeld." She was like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, baby. I'm going back to sleep." Like, all right, I just wanted to tell you that.
I know people were acting like, Kramer opened the show. You know what I mean? I'm not a monster.
I would have not called my mom for that. That would have not been good to the black community. Time to bring them up. Like, give it up for this nigga. Like,
Yo, I like the idea of Jerry Seinfeld on Telemundo.
That's funny. Right? What's the deal with Papoose?
Yeah, with El Ero Puerto.
That would be too funny, bro. Yeah, bro. Listen, like them kind of things. That's why I love comics. Is like new experiences and new things, right? All constantly. We're always working on new stuff, and that's like the crux of what comedians, like what we do. So like new material ties into that, right? So we're working on stuff every week. Talk to me about what y'all been working on. What's something that y'all been kicking up?
so, I mean, I know y'all know from the last episode the shit that happened with my car. I felt compelled to make it into a joke because
Update us.
It's an ongoing saga.
Because one of the moments that stuck out is when I realized my shit was towed. I called up the tow place, and I could tell that the woman on the other line was a black lady because right before she told me how much I owed in tickets, she was like, "Woo child." I was like, "Oh shit." That's not a good sign.
Never.
That's not a good sign. This is a big number. She about to tell me.
She was prepping you. She was prepping you for what was about to.
She really said, "Woo child, you got a heavy foot." I'm like, "Oh man, that's because I got a lot of speeding tickets."
Snap! I just picked that up. Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Woo
yeah.
child, you got a heavy foot." And I'm like, "Oh man." that trend, and just to let viewers know, that black language that translates to at least $3,000 when she said
At a
"Woo
minimum."
child." At minimum, I knew it was gonna be at least $3,000.
She's not breaking out the Woo Child for $100.
Nah. You ain't gonna waste a Woo child on $100.
In Africa, we had an equivalent. It's Once you hear that, bro, you done messed up, dog. What are you doing?
What's
What's the white equivalent?
Probably for that situation, a white lady picks up the phone. Oh goodness.
Oh goodness.
Oh my.
Like Latinos would be like, "Ay Dios mío."
Ay caramba.
Oh man. So these are signs you gotta look out for. Adios mio. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
And woo child. Man. You hear them, you in trouble. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
Hell yeah. What about you, Mike?
Yes, I've been working on this bit. It's basically in regards to white people's contributions to music, because we don't really have too many over the years in terms of like innovations, right? Not since like Beethoven, Mozart.
That's right.
Who was black?
Well, who apparently I just found out might be black, so we don't got nothing apparently.
Right.
But, I thought we at least had the fucking. No, that was, but whatever. I thought so. At least.
Right.
But probably about 20, 25 years ago, we came up with something that's still relevant and still genuine to us. You know, it's the singing voice, which is kind of very whiny, kind of nasally, but it's so genuine to us, right? You know, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. You know, that shit, it just sounds so good.
Dog.
It just sounds so good.
A certain white person pops in my brain when you say it. I see that, bro.
You know, with like some bangs or whatever. But it's so good because it's expressed from right here, right? Because like we don't really struggle necessarily in the way that other people do, right? So, and like real struggle, real
Why'd
oppression.
you go like that?
Well, look, you know,
The congregation.
Struggle the way other people do.
other people, you know, but real struggle gets like expressed from like down here, right? But our struggles only go about this deep.
Yeah.
So we just, you
From the
know,
soul.
Yeah, exactly. My car is in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on.
Yo.
Came through the wind. See, that is white soul, right? That is white soul.
Yeah, because y'all can't see it right now, but there's white people in the background dancing every time Mike starts singing.
and it's basically just an excuse because like I can't even sing. Like I have a terrible singing voice.
You sounded great, right?
All
there.
white
That sounded pretty good.
All
Yeah.
white people can sing like that.
They can
Like,
all whine.
We all had that because no one whines like us. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna whine like us. So I sound like a musical artist when it comes to those songs. Shout out Blink 182. Shout out Rock Band.
That's funny, bro. One of the joints I've been working on was I went back to like, so when I was like 15, I did mushrooms for the first time, right? And I came to
Pretty
school
early.
like
That
say again?
is pretty early.
Pretty early.
It's pretty early. Okay, fair enough. I'm a drug addict, I guess. But no, I don't do many drugs anymore. You know what I mean? But I did mushrooms with my white friend, right? And white people just have a way of doing drugs that like minorities just don't do the same way, right? So I'll paint the picture. We was in this, we was in this kid was rich as hell, right? And he had a crib that his dad left him. His crib was big as hell. And I remember he brought us over to the crib. He was like, "Guys, we're gonna do mushrooms. We're gonna do them correct, right?" So he set up we were in this crib, and he set up different rooms, and each one was like a reggae room, one was like a space room, one was like a like some other room, right? So I'm trusting.
He was
him.
like reggae room.
Yeah. Reggae room. We got the reggae room. Yeah. All inclusive.
I knew you were coming. I knew you were gonna be here. We got a nice
right.
reggae room set up.
Right. If I wasn't there, Blink 182 room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we ended up. So I'm trusting him to do the mushrooms because I feel like he's white and he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Right. Whole time at the end of the whole trip, everybody, you know, I didn't take too much, but I was tripping a little bit. This nigga shit his pants. He was the white dude at the end of the bro. He was the guy that shit his pants, bro, and he was on the floor rolling. I'm
Was there a room for shit in your pants?
yeah, this happens a lot. I gotta go.
I'll be in here.
Yeah.
We got some diapers.
So that's the last time I'm doing drugs with white people, bro.
You so worried about setting up the vibe that you fucking shit in your pants.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Stop
I didn't
worrying
know this, bro. Mushrooms has a lot of fiber.
He's selfless.
We learned that. So it was educational, to say the least.
y'all
Right?
took the raw mushroom.
Yeah, it was straight raw mushrooms. We did it a couple ways. We like wrapped around candy, or wrap candy around it, and then put it in a smoothie.
So you
like
gotta
blended
find
it up.
so many ways to, because that shit's so disgusting. Like,
Bro, mushrooms are gross.
yeah, that's why I eat chocolates. One time, they had mushroom mints. Man, if they was around, I would shout them out. They good. It was passion fruit, guava. And yeah, they had flavors, passion fruit, guava. It was like hookah, passion fruit.
It's like hookah.
Passion
Mixing
fruit.
flavors.
It was a passion fruit, guava, mushroom mint. And that shit worked.
Damn, I would take that. That's fire.
Yeah, I wish I had them right now.
Probably made with
What
real
you been cooking
guava.
up, Mark?
So yeah, speaking of drugs, I was in Portland, Oregon. And
transition.
Portland, Oregon was like one of the first cities that I went to when I started touring in like 2023, and it was the first time a fan after the show gave me like free drugs. And
You
I
made
forget-
it.
Yeah, I felt like it was popping. Like
Another milestone.
He did it in such
Jerry
a
Seinfeld, free drugs.
no facts, bro. Because he did it in such a cool way where like when he dabbed me, he was like, "Hey, dog, you killed that shit tonight." And I opened my hand, and it was 2 grams of coke.
Damn.
And yeah, I felt
That's
like
really making it, because if someone gave you free weed, that's one thing. 2 grams of coke, that's expensive.
Bread.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
bread.
bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Allegedly.
yeah, I could flip this. You know what I mean? I could turn a profit on this. You know.
Call Mike. You know?
Yeah, but like, but I don't do coke, so now I'm stuck with this cocaine. Like, what am I gonna do with it? You know. And the reason why I don't do coke is because I had a really bad experience when I was 21. I was in LA at the time. I was in a hot tub with 2 white girls, and they were doing coke, and they were looking at me like, "Yo, do you want to try it?" And I don't know if anyone's been in the situation where like you're being like, you know, you have to make a hard decision, but like, you know how you have like the little angel on your shoulder, and then like you get the little devil. Like the angel was like my Bolivian mom, like, "Oh, mijo, please don't do it. No, it's no good. No, don't ruin your life." And then my dad's like, "Get the pussy. You know? Don't be a pussy. Get the pussy. Don't mess up my dreams."
I came to America for my son. Do cocaine with 2 white women in a hot tub.
So I said, "Fuck it, you know, I'm gonna do it." And I was trying to do it like Tony Montana, like little. I went I was too aggressive, and I was like, I did the cocaine, and it fucked up like my nose, And that shit kind of hurt. And when I did it, I was like, ouchie. And when you say ouchie, bro, that kills the mood, bro.
Bro, your dad was on your shoulder like, fuck. God damn it.
What a bitch, huh?
I taught you better.
Yeah. You don't deserve these. Give them to me. I'm like, Dad, you're on my shoulder.
Your mom's like, good job, mijo.
That's my son. He's sensitive.
That's funny as hell, bro. Yeah, getting drugs for free has got to be something that like only comedians deal with.
Yeah.
Or maybe musicians too, right?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Yeah.
Like after a show. Yeah. Athletes.
Athletes? You think they're giving drugs to athletes?
I think fans would love to get high with athletes. I don't know if they take it.
I did sell an athlete weed before.
Yeah.
Professional or like?
Yeah, NBA player.
Oh yeah, and where's he?
He's currently retired. He's currently retired.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so you can say his name?
So this was, what was this? This was 2012. And this was through a friend that his brother grew up with LeBron James, because he's from Akron, and at the time Cleveland was playing the Wizards, and my friend tapped me. It was like, yo, you got weed on you, right? I was like, yeah, of course. And he was like, all right, J.R. Smith want to buy some weed. I was like,
J.R. Yeah.
I was like, let's go.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we had met him by a stadium because, NBA players love strippers.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know this. But
You know what would be crazy? If Justo was the reason that JR didn't shoot that shot against the Warriors.
Yeah, right.
He made Justo's the reason.
Nah, not that this wasn't that time.
LeBron, you know the meme? LeBron is like, he's like, I told you, don't get that weed from that guy.
He did because this was during preseason, right? So that's why he's probably like, I'm gonna get high. And
oh yeah, I'm sure Jerry Smith would never smoke weed during the regular season.
Right.
And but he did like 2 weeks later he did end up getting suspended
for weed.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, and I was telling all my friends like, that's my work.
Right.
My shit don't pass the drug test. Wrong. You
gotta flip it.
Yeah, you gotta get your little brother pissed next time.
That's funny, man. One of our favorite segments on the podcast is pet peeves. We've been doing that one, talking about stuff that really gets us tight, right? Mike, I know you had one earlier you were talking about.
Speaking of basketball, I grew up, going to the courts, play basketball a lot. And when you're the only white guy at the court in a group that meets up regularly, that kind of becomes your identity, right? Especially when you're younger, you're the white guy who can ball, right? So that's cool. But it used to kind of irk me, kind of piss me off when another white guy would show up to this court that I've put in all this work in. You think you're gonna come in here and so now you're my enemy.
Right.
Now you're my enemy. Like I gotta cook you. I gotta put you in your place. And this is not just me. Like if you grew up, especially in PG County, but if you grew up mostly playing with black people, you don't like other white ballers, right?
Yeah.
So like it's just not gonna.
Because only so many getting picked up.
There's only so many getting picked up, and also like when a white guy shows up to the court, everyone is immediately like, "Hey, Mike, look who's here!" Like, so we're immediately pitted against each other. Right. So now I gotta cook you. So like if you're a white hooper at home, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, you can't guard me. I will cook you. Yes, but yeah, so now I gotta prove myself, and so my friends to this day think that anytime a white guy shows up, like I go extra hard and I start cooking them. But that's also because white people don't play defense, so it just looks that way.
But it's a sense of pride, bro. If you're hooping, like I don't know about my homies, when we got a white homie with us and he's nice, and we see another one on the other team, bro, our white is better than your white. You know what I'm saying? We gotta prove this. You know
that should be a TV show where people should go with their whites and go battle other courts and be like, who white is better?
White is better, yeah.
I mean,
big facts.
I mean, that's honestly kind of how it is a lot. Growing up, we would go other courts. They'd be like, Mike, go ahead. I'd be like, and so here I go. And but it kind of creates like a conditioning almost, like, which is like society can pit, especially a lot of times, young black men against each other in certain areas. But when it comes to basketball, we're now face. It's like, I hate this guy that I've never met.
But how do y'all like cook each other? Do y'all have like a 3-point contest?
No, so here's
Who got better footwork?
Yeah, like look at his form. This guy's real technical.
That screen was soft.
oh, really? You chose a bounce pass? I can't believe a fundamental chess pass.
Yeah.
No, well, so
Who's a smarter player?
There is like an unwritten rule when there's another white guy on the other team. It's just no matter what, you guard each otother.
Yeah.
It just, you're always going to guard each other. No one even says anything. You just kind of find your way over there. I've guarded white guys who are literally like 6'5" just because they're white. And then I gotta cook them, just because they're white.
It's necessary.
It is necessary.
People don't know this. Mike is actually nice at ball. Have y'all ever seen Mike hoop?
No, I haven't seen.
Nah.
Just
Mike
on
a hoop, bro.
just when you be posting on his story.
Yeah. Mike a
But
hoop,
but
bro.
you can edit that.
All right, bet.
Yeah. Yo, we got the
Bring a white guy out. Choose your white.
I got a white.
Choose your white.
I got a white. I got a white.
Choose your white.
I got a
Bring
white.
him out.
Dan, you better lace up.
Just don't come up with a Baltimore white, bro.
Oh, Baltimore white.
A Baltimore white.
I'm gonna have to scrap because I know he's probably poor.
That's so funny, bro.
Yeah, but I do think like in basketball, kind of like, and Martin, relating to what you were saying, like there's a way that you can tell white people who play are kind of racist. Like if they're very just about ball movement, if white guys aren't trying to get buckets on the court, they're probably racist, And if they grew up playing with all white people, they're definitely racist.
Definitely racist,
All
bro.
about the Princeton offense, screening,
Because they get dunked
fundamentals
on all through middle school.
They get-
By high school, you know what I mean? Black kids that were too athletic.
And then by the time they find the right group of whites, that ball just moving all over the place. They're setting screens,
Mad
and
racist
Calling
passes.
plays.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout.
I just want to say, ball movement is racist. Fundamentals are racist. trying to using the backboard, racist.
San Antonio Spurs are racist.
Yes. Yeah, if Tim Duncan is your favorite player, you're racist.
That's so cool.
One of the pet peeves I got, bro, is and I'm sure everybody can relate to this, is when you're on like a streaming platform and the person who owns the streaming platform cancels without telling you. Dog, this happened to me
recently.
Bro, this happened to me recently, right? So I'm at the airport and I'm on Hulu. Now it's my homegirl's Hulu account. I've been watching Snowfall. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite shows right now. So I'm locked in. Season 4, episode 6. And so I'm just watching it. You know that there's a whole thing that was going on with Hulu, like Jimmy Kimmel and all that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
I'm like, you're seeing it and stuff. Like, okay, people are like canceling Hulu, whatever. Now I'm just going through the stories and I see my homegirl that owns the Hulu account and it just says canceled. Bro, when I tell you my heart dropped, bro, I called her instantly. I was like, yo, let's talk about this. We don't gotta be so hasty. You know what I mean? Like, do all of us have to cancel?
You're not even going to notify me first?
Bro, we should have a meeting together, bro. You can't just make that kind of decision.
You ain't even going to hit the group chat or nothing?
Oh, my God, bro.
Everyone who is involved should have a say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So basically, I got until the 20th of September to finish Snowfall. That's when her shit ends, bro. That was the last
watch it
month.
as soon as this episode ends.
Bro, I'm in the car watching Locked In, bro. Every second, dog. But yeah, that's one of the worst things when it counts.
But like sometimes I know with me personally, I'm like a lot of people removed from like an account.
A lot of people.
The Hulu family tree is crazy.
I'm kind of hoping they don't see this, but because like
You're
all
a foster child.
This nigga adopted.
and not even adopted.
Not even adopted.
I like snuck in. You know, I'm like a what you call them people that stay in the house.
A squatter?
Squatter.
You a
illegal immigrant
Streaming squatter.
A streaming squatter.
Streaming squatter. That's great.
Oh, that's funny.
Because
They got rights though.
I got rights. Because on a Disney Plus account that I have access to, I'm on my best friend's fiance's little brother's account, and he has no idea. And I know he's on that shit. Like, who the fuck keep watching National Treasure?
Yeah, okay, never mind. You have no rights in that.
I have no stocks.
He's just watching random shit on
I
there,
have
bro.
no stocks in this.
You about to get deported off that.
Yeah, I'm gonna report it on Disney Plus.
Streaming squatter is still killing me,
Yeah,
dog.
streaming squatters.
That's too funny, bro.
Gotta get that on a shirt.
Speaking of something like, because that's like a trending topic, that whole thing that's going on, right?
With Jimmy Kimmel.
I know y'all seen this whole debacle with the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Now that's crazy. For those of you that don't know, there's like a comedy festival going on in Riyadh. I think you know more about.
Yeah. Now they got some big names coming out. I know Dave Chappelle's doing it, Bill Burr, Andrew Schultz, Fluffy.
Damn.
And I was just like,
All the heavy hitters.
it's like, they're bringing out the heavy hitters. And I was thinking like, yo, like what would it take? Because there's some issues with like, the morality of like doing shows out there.
Yeah.
They've been getting a lot of shit for signing up for that. The comedians have.
Yeah, I think so. So I guess my question is like, what would it take for y'all to do a show at this comedy festival in the UAE?
I would need 72 virgins and $50 million.
What about you, Justo?
It would take a lot because y'all weed laws aren't friendly, and I'm not trying to sit and y'all want me to be funny, right? Let me do my drugs. Like, why y'all have such a thing? Yeah, y'all can shit on women, but I can't smoke weed. Y'all morality is different out there.
He's talking literally though.
Yeah. When I say shit on women, I don't mean like talk down on her. I mean defecating. I learned that in high school. Defecating on women. I would need at least. How much?
How many virgins?
How much 50 pounds cost? I need at least give me $100,000 in a room that no one has access to with no fire alarm.
Right. And an 06 Honda.
Yeah. Oh, and I still need a car. Yeah, I still need a car. I got a bunch of them out there.
Oh man,
Bro, I have no idea what it would take for me to go out there, dog. But it's I mean, that city is mad nice.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys have seen like the videos and pictures. You know
I
what
seen
mean?
Fast and Furious.
It's in it's in Saudi Arabia, right?
No,
That's the country?
Saudi Arabia is a different country.
Oh no, it's in the
You
United
got
Arab
fired.
Emirates.
You would've got
Oh yeah,
fired?
I would have got. I definitely would have got.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing, wasn't it?
Yep. Tim Dillon got fired.
Right.
He got,
Got
he got
why-
kicked off the
for-
festival.
what did he do?
He said that it was in a different city. He said he was in he's going to Dubai, and it was really it's being held in Abu Dhabi.
Oh,
So I feel like they don't like that.
They got offended.
Yeah, they got offended.
That's crazy,
know.
bro.
I would have thought he got fired because he was gay.
Yeah,
yeah.
They don't rock with that over there.
It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
And they're just like, you know what? Turns out gays don't know cities.
That's just a rumor going around.
Gay people, they don't know cities. Can't have
I told you
them.
these gays are dumb.
Can't trust them. I told you.
They can dress. Don't know
Don't know cities. Bro, that's probably he's losing out on a bag. Could
Yeah.
you imagine
Yeah.
just for making one mistake?
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Martin, what would it take for you to go out there as
Right.
someone who
I'll be
has
honest. I feel
success?
like they wouldn't even invite me because I have a picture of Jerry Seinfeld. Like, he cannot come. Martin is nothing. He's funny, but he has a picture with Jerry Seinfeld.
You gave Jerry Seinfeld
Yeah.
a platform.
Kramer can come, not Martin.
We like Kramer.
Kramer, he has funny lines.
Imagine they invite Kramer, dog. That would be nuts.
He has some
dog.
good points.
Bro, the idea of giving Jerry Seinfeld, like, he's so famous. Can you imagine being that famous, bro?
Yeah.
Like, we all got like a level of notoriety. Like, we be
Right,
getting
right,
recognized
right,
places.
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what's one of the craziest places you've gotten recognized? Because you the biggest out of all of us for sure.
I feel like the level of fame I got is real like niche because like last year I was in New Jersey doing a show. I was with my homie Eric Griffin, who's on the show Workaholics, right, on Comedy Central.
Funny dude.
And so we go into this like the steakhouse, and when we walk in, the GM recognizes Eric Griffin immediately. Oh, yo, Montez from Workaholics, yo, right this way. I got a table just for you, right? And so we go sit down at the table, and they're cleaning the table. The busboy comes and he starts like cleaning off the crumbs, and he whispers like, "Martin Amini, I'm a big fan, bro. I love what you do." And then now I'm just looking at Eric Griffin. We just start bust laughing, bro. Like, you're like, yo, our fans are mad different. But yeah, when I'm on tour, like when I come home, I try to like, I try to be low key. That's why I started going to Whole Foods, because I'm like, yo, I will never get recognized at Whole Foods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like quiet. No one really knows me there. It's mostly like white people, because I feel like my audience is more like Latinos.
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
So I go places where like, people might not know me. But like that's pretty much like, to the extent, like nothing.
You get to shop in peace. Meanwhile, we gotta shop in fucking chaos. Fucking Safeway. Having tug-of-wares with toilet paper with old women. Yeah.
You fighting for the last vacuum.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking Black Friday every time we
Every
go to the
Sunday,
grocery
nah,
store.
yeah.
Fighting for the last Pearl Mining Company syrup.
What about y'all? Do y'all get recognized places? Where's the craziest place you got recognized?
I think the most interesting place I've gotten recognized is in jail. Which is
that's a crazy
which
one.
is not some place that you really want to get recognized in, because the vibe was weird. Because like I'm walking. All right, so I know y'all thinking, why you in jail? So
I feel like it makes sense.
It tracks.
It tracks. Yeah. I don't think anyone was
selling
saying
weed to
that.
NBA players.
Yeah.
You ruined the Cavs season. You gotta go to jail.
Bro, you cooked the Cavs, bro.
You ruined LeBron's best years. Fucking Justo.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone was watching and was like, Justo was in jail? Why? How?
Oh, this feels racist.
Yeah. Well, if it fits. If it feels that way.
a little bit.
Mike's trying to get invited to the Rio Festival. He's like, these guys good. I like his comedy.
He was more in jail. My bad. Go ahead. Job.
But yeah, I got recognized in jail. Surprise. And and so like I'm walking around the unit because I'm trying to. So I don't know if y'all know this, but when you in jail, you trying to like get out. So I'm like. I'm walking around the unit trying to explain my situation to one of the COs because I'm trying to tell I ain't supposed to be here. Like
I could definitely see Justo doing it.
He bring his little hand motion, bringing it down.
I'm trying to,
This motherfucker did some shit.
because I'm trying to explain like that, and I'm not in there like telling no. I'm just saying like I ain't supposed to be here because
Bro, I got a show at the Improv
right,
tomorrow.
I'm trying to tell them I got shows and shit. I'm like I don't even do this crime. No, this is from before the pandemic. Like no one notified me. Like. I'm still pissed off at my lawyer, Peter Guadagnino. You did not tell me I had a fucking warrant, and I had to sit in jail and almost miss Punchline Philly because of you.
Peter Guadagnino?
Yeah, that's his name. Peter Guadagnino.
That's a crazy name,
Yeah,
bro.
he sounds like a terrible lawyer.
Doesn't sound like a lawyer I would have ever considered. Just off of
That's like a Better
He
Call
was
Saul
telling me how
type
he the
of
lawyer
lawyer.
for the mob and all this shit, and I was like, because I'm mobby. You know what I mean? I need a mobby type lawyer. So yeah. Anyway, I'm walking around the unit trying to explain my situation to the CO, and this one dude walked past me. He was like, "Yo, you that comedian nigga, ain't you?" And I was like, yeah, where you see me at? He was like, this spot in East Baltimore. And then he mentioned the spot, and I was like, yeah, that was me. And he was like, you funny. And I was like, thank you.
No smiles, no interaction.
Nothing.
Nobody
I
laughed.
didn't even blink, nigga. I had to be sturdy in there.
Nah, I got like jail has got to be the last place where you would want to hear someone say, "Yo, tell me a joke."
Because you got to.
Yeah, at that point.
A laugh is very needed in that place.
And it's got to be funny.
Right.
Don't bomb in jail,
Bro, but if it's too funny, it's a problem. Because then that one big dude on the corner like, yo, I'm sad today. Tell me a joke, nigga.
Yeah, right.
You just like, all right, bro.
And that's where you could tell where my level of fame is. You know what I mean? Where I get records, you You the GM, busboy, jail. You know what I mean? I'm at that level.
Well, I mean, at least you got recognized for being funny. So I did this. I did this show one time. It was a wedding in someone's backyard, and it was a gay wedding. Not that matters, but it was very nice. And so I was right here, and then there was a big ass pool right in front of me, and on the other side was the audience. And it's 3:00 in the afternoon. The sun is shining.
Damn.
Terrible setup for comedy, but I'm getting paid. You know, gay people got money, right? So I'm
They
like,
don't know cities.
I don't know cities, right? Yeah, so I'm doing I do my thing or whatever, and it's not going well, believe it or not. And so at the end, I'm like, fuck it, I got to give something. Also, I'm tired of doing this, so I'm like, fuck it, I jump in the pool, right? And
Bro, you're crazy for that, bro.
Yeah,
Were you wearing a suit?
Did it get a laugh?
I was dressed nice, but I wasn't wearing a suit.
Okay.
Did it get a laugh?
Bro, I was in the pool. I don't know. Like, I got. It felt like a good idea just at the time, but I got down to the bottom of the pool and I was like, I need to get a job. I was like, man, I'm about to just stay down here as long as I can. So whatever, I do that. I go home, whatever.
Bro, you getting out had to be mad awkward.
It was definitely awkward. I'm soaking wet.
With all your clothes on.
A lot of gay guys there just looking at me. I'm dripping wet. I'm soaking. I'm like, all right, you know what? Give me a towel. And I'm going to tie it around my waist. Sashay on out of there. And we give them a show. Right? So then about a year later, I'm out. I'm doing something. And this guy walks up to me. He's like, hey, man. And he was like, yeah. He says, I'm a reporter for the Washington Post. Aren't you a comedian? I'm like, yeah. Like,
yes,
finally it's happening. I'm like, yeah, I am. He was like, yeah. Didn't you do a wedding where at the end you jumped into a pool? I was like, yeah, that was I mean,
I don't recall.
It might have been.
This off the record, right?
Yeah.
And I'm about to write a story.
Yeah, it's not gonna get published, is it? So that's my most memorable getting recognized moment for jumping into a fucking pool after my set. What about you, Bendy? Tell me you got something better than that.
Honestly, bro, it might. The craziest place I got recognized, bro, is when I was doing Uber, bro. I was doing Uber in the city one time, and I ended up picking up these 3 joints. They were all pretty too, right? And so we just in the car, and she's like looking at me, like, you know, one's in the front, 2 are in the back. The one in the front is just kind of looking at my face. So I'm just like, okay, this is kind of weird.
You trying to
She goes,
fuck?
yeah. Right. She was like, hey, so like, do you do comedy? And I was like, oh yeah, I do comedy sometimes. She's like, oh, that's what's up, you know? And like it kind of goes silent. She goes, and you do Uber? Bro, I just sat there and I just kind of looked at her. I was like, nah. Bro, I couldn't admit to it, bro. I'm the Uber driver, dog. Yeah. I'm literally in the car driving her to where she going. And I just left it awkward, bro. I said, nah, that's not me.
Like, nope, you got in the wrong car. I'm kidnapping you.
I just happened to be here, bitch. My bad.
Because that's what they thinking when we get off stage. Just some luxurious
Bruh,
life.
that's what I'm saying. Waiting for us.
Yeah, that's not us. That's Martin.
Right.
That's Martin.
Meanwhile, y'all just in a pool.
Yeah, bro.
I'm living life not by the pool. I'm in the pool.
Yeah.
I'm washing away my
Just trying our best, bro.
Yeah. All right, well, that's better than mine, but not that much.
Bro, that was
I
embarrassing, dog. Yo, I let them leave. I gave them 0 stars. I said, fuck them, dog. That was horrible, dog. But we got some exciting things coming up.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. We got some
we're
big
cooking.
big projects.
You know, October 2nd for anyone who's watching right now. October 1st.
October 1st. Wednesday, October 1st.
Wednesday. We're gonna be doing a show here at Room 808. All the homies catch us doing stand-up comedy. Tickets are gonna be like free or $5. You can go to room808dc.com. Check us out doing stand-up. Justo's gonna be there. Mike's gonna be there. Benny and myself, and we're gonna be on stage together. Doing some podcast things. And so, yeah, check us out, man. Thank you guys for the support. If you've been watching us this is our 2nd episode, please subscribe to the channel. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, spread the word. Yeah, if you've been enjoying it, if you don't enjoy it, don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Just,
Take your ass home.
But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. And where can they follow you guys on social media?
Yeah. Also, I one sidebar is
Yes.
that show's gonna be right here on this stage.
Yeah.
Yes, right
where
here.
we're
Yeah.
sitting,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
dope.
On the Persian.
On the Persian,
On
bro.
the-
Yeah.
yeah,
And
shout
I don't
out
know.
to-
I ain't never seen that kind of thing before.
Also-
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Yes,
Roommate
sir.
Away.
Shout out
Roommate
to
Away.
New Pillow.
Pillow.
Yeah.
The new
Bus
pillow.
boys pull up.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean?
Yes, sir. Everybody
Washington
pull up.
Post reporters, stay the fuck at home. No, I'm just kidding. Come on out. Come on out.
That one dude that was in jail, if you free,
Pull up, dog.
well, actually, I don't know what you was in jail for.
Yeah,
so
That's true.
maybe DM me first.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Real Benny, 2 N's, 2 Y's. It's the same thing on YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok. I'm Pretty Hurts, Kurtz. Pretty Hurts, like the Beyonce song, and then Kurtz, Kurtz. YouTube, Mike Kurtz, comedian. You'll find me.
I'm on IG, justo.comedian. Every place else, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, justo.comedy. And look out for my comedy mixtape special, Straight Outta Probation, Volume 1, executive produced by very own Amini.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Clap it up, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justo.
Doubles in the chat.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. Check me out, martinamini.com for upcoming dates and at Martin Amini on Instagram. Love you guys. I'll see y'all next time.